Hi, good morning. I hadn't actually anticipated a charity shop find, but ta-da, there's one half and then there's another bit. Now I am actually going to be customizing this, but I just wanted to show it you anyway. And then perhaps when we get to the customization stage, we can have a little look at it as well. It's a little frame. The items in it are cute, but they're not what I want, but I wanted the frame more than anything else. So we have some dolly goodies. We have some loom crochet I was going to call it then, loom knitting. Now I haven't got, well, I'm not saying I haven't got a clue, I have got a clue, but it's not something I've done, so that might be another video, but I'll just show you what I got anyway and how much it cost. So we're going to have a look at my charity shop finds. So there's a mixture of craft and dolls this time, so let's go top down and have a little nosy. So here we go with my charity shop find. A couple of them will be really quick and a couple of them are going to be a nice rummage, so we can have a look through that. So I'm going to go with this one first. Now this obviously is a crafting item. I'm sure some of you have had a go at this. Some of you I know are very good at it because I've been looking at other people's tutorials. It is something I'd considered because I didn't know whether the smaller one would make a doll hat, maybe a Blythe hat or something like that. So I'd been looking on Amazon and umming and ahhing. They weren't expensive, but I'm thinking, well, if I don't really like it, is it worth paying out for? So I found this one in the charity shop. £3 for both, and there's a little hook in here as well, so we've got a little hook here to actually do the work. Looked at a few videos, as I've mentioned. I think I can do it. I'm not too worried. Not sure if I get bored though. That's the only thing I don't have. It's bizarre. Some of my crochet and my cross stitch and that take hours and hours, but some things I just can't concentrate on, so I do struggle. So we will see. I'll either get really into it and do loads and loads, else I'll not like it and this will be going back to the charity shop. But I'm going to have a go. If it succeeds and if I do get into it, I might do a video on making a hat. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But for £3, it was worth a go, wasn't it? So I'll put that to one side. Now, the second one is this frame. Now, the reason I got this frame is because a fellow Instagram user, Stephen Edelston, did the most gorgeous frame box. It's one of those boxes. Can you see it's a deep frame one? And oh, his work is amazing anyway. His miniature work. You definitely need to check him out on Instagram. But I will pop a link below thinking about that. But basically, he'd done his own scene inside here and it was absolutely gorgeous. And I'm like, I want to do one of those. I mean, his frame was a little bit grander than mine as well. It looked amazing. And I thought it was a great one that I could actually pop it in the living room because I don't really have any of my doll stuff in any other parts of the house. So I thought it would be a nice way of displaying it. So I got this little box. Now the price has come off it. It almost looks brand new. It was £3. Internals I don't want. Well, I'm gonna keep. I don't want them in here, should I say. We have an adorable little teddy bear in a little box and it looks like it might have been for a baby, you know, a baby girl, you know, as a sort of souvenir gift. But I'm going to take these out and I can save these for the doll's house anyway. I'm not decided what scene I want to put in it. With Stevens it was gorgeous. It was like an entrance sort of hall, so it's like a door and then sort of going up the steps and things like that. It was absolutely lovely and it inspired me. I mean, thank you so much for sort of showing that photo, Stephen, because it is something I really want to do. So if and when, way time is at the moment, I don't know when I'm going to do this, but if and when I get it done or I do some of the progress of it, I will show you because I do want to sort of darken this frame up, for example, and I've got to take all this out. So we'll see. I might do a progress video on that one. But £3, it was bizarre because I'd seen the picture, loved it, considered it. It was like with the loom band things, it was like something new. So I went into the charity shop and found one. Nearly had a fight with my daughter. Well, not really a fight, but because she says, oh, that's a good idea. And I went, it's mine. So she always jokes. She says, I always seem to pick up the best things. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it's a bit of a joke in our house where we go, you snooze, you lose. So you're not the first one there. So we're a little bit competitive with each other, but in a very nice way. It's not funny at all. It was in a nice way. So that hopefully will be a miniature project at a later date. So we have the 2 bags. Now these were, let's have a look, £3 each. They were from the charity shop. It's a risk. It's like getting one of those surprise balls, but a lot cheaper, isn't it? The random, some of it might be rubbish. Some of it my granddaughter might want. Some of it I will use. I don't know. So let's just get in. Should we just get in? Right, I'm hoping I've not got my scissors because I thought, oh, I'll be able to rip into these bags. Oh, I have. So let's see what we've got. Like I said, I think it might be a tad on the random side, but that's the fun of it, isn't it? And if it's things I don't want and my granddaughter doesn't want, they go back to the charity shop anyway. So win-win for everybody. So I'll throw that over to one side. I'm not quite sure where to start. Shall I just hold all this here and we'll look at one item at a time? Well, we have a little checkout till, which is cute. I must admit, I keep saying about this toy shop. I think I've been saying it for 2 years now because I've saved all these mini things. Planning on doing a toy shop. I could actually have that as the till because it'll be approximately 1/12 scale that I'll be building. So yeah, so that's useful. What we got here? Little jacket. Do you not think that screams maybe Rainbow High? I think it might. I cannot see any labels. It looks in good condition. And sort of obviously the belt's just a bit twisted, that's all. I think is that Rainbow High or Lol Doll? Anybody know? Give me a shout. I don't know. I sort of think I've either got it or I've seen it somewhere. But it's cute. It will do for somebody. We have a tiny weeny helmet. Oh, I think I might know who that might fit. Bear with me a second. I'll just turn around. Here is my little Ari doll. Will it fit? Will it? Oh, maybe not quite. We might be able to work something out with that, but it'll fit somebody. I'll make sure it fits somebody. We have a random curler. Don't really need that, but saying that, I don't know. It might work for one of the dolls. I can't think. It's a little bit big, really, for most of mine, but you never know. So pop that one over there. We have lots of coat hangers, which I don't really want, but like I say, I know somebody else who will quite happily. All the coat hangers are all tangled up, aren't they? Coat hangers. Take them off me. I mean, they are Barbie ones. They are proper Barbie ones, so they are quite nice. But I don't really have a use for coat hangers because obviously I'm not hanging anything up like that. So they've got a home either way. I like these. These are one of the things that attracted me to the actual packet. Marshmallows on a stick, so we could have like a little bonfire scene. So how many have we got? 1, 2, I can't count. That's 4, isn't it? Right, there's 4 of those. So I think, because they've got little handles as well, so the dolls can hold them. I think that will make quite sort of a cute scene at some point. Don't know what brand they are. I suspect they are Barbie. They feel quite a good quality. They're sort of quite solid. I don't know whether there's a Barbie scene where perhaps they've got a barbecue or a bonfire or something like that. But those are the ones that I went, oh, they might be handy for a photo. So that's what sort of attracted me. So that's those. We have a bag, which is a pretty bog standard bag. Don't know whether it's one I'll keep, like I say, or somebody else will acquire it. But it is cute. We have a dress. Now that looks like a Barbie dress, doesn't it? Have we got a logo? Anything on the inside? No. It feels quite good quality. You know, you can get the cheap doll clothes from places like the pound shop and that, and they feel like papery, if that makes sense for fabric. This feels like proper fabric. So to me, that does scream that it's maybe off a Fashionista or something like that. I have another dress here. Not such great quality. This one's like a little bit worn. It's been well loved, this one. It's been played with quite a lot. We do have a label. Simba. Simba. I'm trying to think. I know Simba do make dolls, but which one is it? I can't remember. But yeah, that one might end up just going to one side because it's not in the greatest of condition. Another little one here. Oh, look inside. Look at these. They're so cute. A little pair of shorts. Now, or trousers, depending on who's wearing them lengthwise. I'm pretty sure I've got somebody for those. So they're a keeper. And then we have this. Now, what's this? Is this a skirt? It is a skirt. It's got sort of like that little liner in that they have. But whose is it? It feels quite old. Could we be looking at Bratz or similar sort of doll? It doesn't feel like it's from the modern sort of looks that are out there. It doesn't feel Rainbow High-ish. It does feel like it's got some age. So there's no label at all. Got like this little net underskirt, which isn't in bad condition actually. I think there's a couple of sort of fray points here, but they can be cut off. It's cute, but I don't know who it will fit in the slightest, but it's still cute. We have a tiny top. It says Rebel Girl. There's lots of R's there. Velcroed back. I don't know. Are we Lol doll perhaps? It's like I love going through these because I haven't got a clue half at time, and then you guys will go, oh, it's a so-and-so, and I just like to learn. It's really cool. Misunderstood. Now, that's a very skinny top, isn't it? That's somebody who's very slender who wears this one. Sort of a tiny body, tiny torso. Getting a little, and I think it's meant to look a little bit sort of raggy, if that's the right word. Not sure it's a little bit too ragged for me, but it's still a it sort of fits with that, doesn't it? I think they're the same thing. Oh, look at this. Now, I do have some tiny BJDs. I really keep saying I'm going to get out because they've just been stuck in a box for ages and spend a bit of time with them. And I know one of them will fit that. That's when I was sort of looking at this as well. I'm pretty sure that's going to fit one of them. Now, this has got to be one of Barbie's little ones. Let's see if there's any label. I don't think there will be at this size. I don't know. Are we looking at, is it Shelley? It changed its name, didn't it? It's not the size I collect, so I'm not 100% sure what the names are anymore. Chelsea, Shelley, I think it changed again. I don't know. I know my daughter did have some when she was little, but not that many like that. That's cute. That is really cute. So we have 10 ton of sunglasses. You always get sunglasses in these selections and glasses because they're those odds and ends that people either lose or just get rid of. So we have quite the selection. They're cool. I quite like those as well. That we're looking at Barbie, Lol doll. Is there any more glasses there? Yep, we have another pair there. Oh, there's so many glasses. They're cool. That's not what we're looking at. They're cool. I like those. I think they might be quite fun. Oh, and I like that. Oh, no, that's a belt. That's not. I thought that was a pair of glasses. It's not though. It's a belt, isn't it? I would have said. Well, you don't wear glasses like that, so it's got to be a belt. So that stays there. That's not what we're looking for. We're just looking for any more glasses. Any more for any more. These have got to be lol designed. The can't think of the word, the glitter. I've been like that all day today. I can't think of the word. The glitter there is coming off. But, you know, you could clean the glitter off and just keep them as sort of clear glasses. So I do have a box with glasses in. Some I might keep. I do sort of quite like these really big ones. And I like the flowery ones. They look more like goggles, or maybe ski goggles or something like that. These are quite cute, but I think I've got some like that. So these are probably going to be a share between me and my granddaughter again. So lots of glasses. So there's always glasses in these bags. We have a cute guitar, just a plastic basic guitar. Bit of fun though for a display or to take some photos. Just pop a little sort of string on here or a piece of ribbon so it can go over the doll's neck. And there is actually a little hold as well, which is quite cool, so the doll can actually hold it. I'm not sure who this is screaming. It's sort of screaming a bit lol doll-esque. There is absolutely nothing written on it, so it could be anyone. It could be any of the dolls. It's got this sort of cute, sort of as if it's like gemmed up look on it. So it's quite cute. I do like that. Now, what we got left? Let's have another look. Oh, we got another helmet, which got a little light on it. Again, not sure who that is. We have a few tiaras. The person who bagged these up must have decided, oh, I'll put all those sort of things together. So we got tiaras and headbands. That's cute. And I'd say that's a belt actually. And that's headband possibly. And more tiaras. I like tiaras. I've got a little section in my boxes for those as well. So a lot of these are going to find a home in the boxes that I've got. So that's quite cute. So a little collection there. Now we look, well, these almost look like sort of wizardy type ones. That one definitely does, doesn't it? Sort of, I'm quite sure what to call it. I'll call it a wand for now. And that looks a little broom. That looks like a little sort of Disney broom. You can imagine that sort of in Fantasia or something like that. Now, shoes. Have we got any pairs? Oh, there's another guitar there. I didn't even see that. So there's another guitar. Same sort of style. Makes me wonder whether they came together. Let's get these belts out of the way. Belt, and belt. Now that's off a bike seat. That's not really no use nor ornament. So I'll put that over there. And we have some boots. It's always the shoes that pull me in. Now, no heels. Who do they feel a bit Disney? I think they feel a little bit Disney. I really do like them though. We've got this, looks like it's pen. Hopefully I'll be able to wash that off, give it a little scrub, or maybe a little bit of acetone, something like that. We'll get it off. But I do like them. I think they would comfortably fit Barbie. They look quite large, might even fit the new Cindy's, although they don't have so much of a heel, but I think you get away with that. So I like those. Boots are always good. Love a pair of boots. We have some shoes. Now, they've got to be Disney. They've got to be Disney. They probably aren't, but I said they've got to be Disney. I don't know, there's just something about them that sort of screams that look, doesn't it? So that's a pair. So that's good. Now, I have an odd one here. It's a shame. Sometimes it's a Barbie one, this one. Sometimes odd ones, you do find the matching pairs sometimes. So for now, it'll go over there. I have an odd ballerina slipper. Again, I would say, would you say Barbie, or did you say just one of the cheap brands that you can get over there? That's an odd one. Now, these, oh, that's 100% Disney. That's got to be Jasmine. I mean, look at its shape. The way it's sort of curved up and everything. But aren't they cute? Because they're clear as well. They're like a little sort of slipper. I think they're lovely. And again, probably fit quite a few of the different girls that I've got. So we have a pair there. And I have another pair here that seem to have a piece of elastic. I suspect they were originally on the doll and they've just pulled it off and left whatever elastic was that was holding onto it. But that'll come off easy enough. Just a little bit of picking. It feels like it's stuck to it a bit. That's probably why. Oh, there we go. Took that one off. So again, they've got that Disney vibe. I know there's quite a few of them that didn't have heels. Can't think which ones of mine. I'm looking up there. I can't see, but I know a couple of them didn't have heels, and so that screams that style. But what colour would that be? Whose would you be? I don't know. But another pair anyway, so that's good. Now what we got? Oh, look at these. These are cuties. Again, feel very Disney-esque. There is absolutely no names on them. I just don't know whether it's just the big bow that does it. I like them. I think they're really cute. I'd wear them if they were real, but, well, as in real size, people size. Got some tiny ones. Tinkerbell, do you reckon? They're very tiny little slippers. I think they could be Tinkies. I love my Tinkerbells. I haven't got one this size, so I'm not sure who they're going to fit. Because they are very tiny, but they'll fit somebody. They'll go in my miscellaneous sort of collection of shoes. I know I recently did a tidy up on my shoe boxes because I put it on my Patreon, and Cindy has her own box now of just Cindy shoes. So I'm trying to divide them all up. Oh, we've got a missing slipper. It looks like it could be a Cinderella one as well. Cinderella's lost her shoe. It'll have to go over there. Again, another missing one, but it's a pretty basic one. It's okay, but it's not one. I've got a pen on me as well. Another pair. I think somebody's had Disney princesses here. I think this is how these have all been put together. So it has a rose on the front. It's got to be Belle, hasn't it? But it's another pair, at least. It's a pair. And then another pair here, which I think is the last pair. Again, same design. Rapunzel. I'm sure my granddaughter had some of these as well without the heels, because we were always losing the shoes. So yeah, I reckon we have a full collection of sort of like Disney princess shoes here. A couple of accessories. We have a little watch, which is cute. That's got to be Barbie. A little tiny mini hair clip. And then we have some oddments. That looks like it's something that's broken off something. And we have two sort of odd shoes again, so they're not going to be keepers. And the last little thing we got on here is a little, I'm presuming it's a little laptop, or a pretend laptop, of course. Yay! This is a little bit worn, but that doesn't matter. Again, it's been well played with. This is nice and solid. So that can go with all sorts. I have actually got some. So I think, like I said, somebody might be acquiring this one for dolls. So I've got to sort this lot out. Who's having what? I'll be just keeping a few bits, I think, out of this one. And then I'll be sharing out or taking back to the charity shop if there's things we don't want. So that is my full charity shop finds. And I'm over the moon. I have a project. Not that I need any more projects, but you have to have more projects. My brain is constantly, what's next? Even though I've sometimes not got done what I should be doing. It's just how my brain works, and apologies if it seems a bit odd and all over the place. It's just if I can't even speak, you see, my brain is working so fast, my mouth can't even keep up. And yes, and that's saying something. So a couple of projects, fingers crossed, I'll get those sorted. Over the moon with little bits here. We've got props, we've got clothes, we've got shoes, more shoes for my shoe collection, which is getting larger by the minute. Shoes and bags, I'm terrible. My personal shoes and bags, for me as a real person, is negligible compared with my dolls. Sometimes I've paid more for a pair of doll shoes than I've paid for my own. I shouldn't admit that, should I? But I have done. So thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy my channel, please like, subscribe and share. And don't forget, I also have my Patreon channel if you want to sort of have a look at a few other little bits and pieces that I do. So thank you for my supporters on there as well. And I'll see you all very soon with the next video. So bye-bye for now.